Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back. I was kind of having fun with this rebuild, so I figured I'd come back to it. Um, we got some coach XP we could spend, actually. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. We're gonna grab expert scouting. I'd like to get wide receiver trainee, but let's do DBs. That O-line? Yeah, let's do O-line training as well, because we're gonna be starting to look into offensive linemen. Still got a lot of contracts to negotiate. Not much for cap room. Receiving wise, Fuller still only caught 2 touchdown passes. I think I should have traded him. Brandon Cooks was out for a good portion of the season. I don't hold that against him. Let's jump into this offensive playage here. Actually, you know what? Let's just sim the rest of the season and see how we do here. Let's sim to the playoffs. Let's get into, oh, I forgot to change the name. Let's go ahead and do that and update that real quick. There we go. Make sure our name's updated for everything here. I want to thank you guys again for 100 subs. That is awesome, guys. We make it into wild card. Looks like wow, 59 to 43 loss. Now, since this is our first year of the rebuild, we do sim the playoffs. We don't actually play them. A reader is going to miss. Okay. Let's see what our roster's looking like. Let's look at injury report real fast. Just our normal injuries. Let's see the end of the season stats here for our team. Deshaun Watson leads the passing game for us at number, I think that's at 7. 5. Number 5. See how the receiving core does? Ooh, we really started throwing interceptions there. The last half of the season. Rushing wise, nobody with 1,000-yard season. We're going to get rid of one of these Johnsons. We're probably going... I mean, they've both been in for 5 years. Receiving wise, Fuller ends up having a 1,000-yard season and picks up the touchdowns with 6. Brandon Cooks pushes up to almost 800 yards with 4 touchdowns. Our tight end fills with 7. Kiki QT also almost having a 1,000-yard season. Interceptions, a lot by Conley. We want to make sure we hold on to Conley then. Robbie has 4. So our 2 corners have altogether 9, 10, 11 by our corners alone. Haha, Clinton Dix with a pick. Zach Cunningham with a pick. Justin Reed with 2 picks. Forced fumbles. We're looking at JJ Watt with 4. Robbie with 1. And Tyus Bowser. We recovered 2, 3, 4 of the 6. Yeah. And then let's take a look at sack numbers. I already see a 9.5 there by JJ Watt. Not huge amounts of sack numbers, but it's not bad. We definitely take it. A lot of pressure to the quarterback. I wish it showed pressures, but apparently that's not a counted stat in Madden, in EA's eyes. Get down here. Let's get Duke Johnson an upgrade here. How old is good old Duke? He's 26 years old. He has a star dev trait. Let's go ahead and make him more of an elusive back, and then he'll probably get a receiving back situation. Tyus Bowser gets an upgrade for us as well. And to keep working on that speed with him, try to get him back to the quarterbacks, make him more of a finesse move. Linebacker. Will Fuller gets an upgrade after that 1,000-yard season. Let's go ahead and give him a physicality. Make it so he can catch the ball a little bit better. I forgot to take my antibiotic. Hold on, guys. All right. Grab that. And then I don't think there's many that I'm too super concerned with upgrading. Maybe Vernon. I think this is our nickel corner, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we played enough this season to get our snaps in. There wasn't anybody with any hidden dev traits or anything on this team. And we are looking at 10-6 going against the Bengals. Let's go ahead and go to next week. We beat the Bengals. We go against the Broncos here. Game day strategy on that. Make sure I put my lid back on my water in case I bump it. I really don't want to destroy my keyboard. Portland's Sutton out. We might beat Denver. Justin Reed gets an upgrade. So I guess what we're seeing here, guys, is actually really promising from this team. Deshaun Watson gets an upgrade. I just wish he didn't throw so many interceptions. Kiki QT gets an upgrade. Let's go ahead and start getting him ready to be a slot wide receiver. He's been doing very well for us in there. I think we might keep him there. Maybe just work on that physicality separate a little bit. I just smudged the crap out of my glasses. So we're going to go ahead and sim to the next week. And we do beat Denver. We go now to Lamar Jackson's Baltimore Ravens. The whole reason I grabbed this team was because they've been doing really, really bad this year. But through the sim, it looks like they're doing rather well. I mean, we had our issues. We threw some picks. We just looked at weekly awards. Game day strategy. We make it to the Super Bowl, I'll lose my mind. I'll at least watch it. Like Simcast. But aside from that... Now, I do want to see if there's anybody on IR that we could actually bring back. Yeah. We could bring back our starting middle linebacker. That's always a helpful spot. I mean, we'll have to cut one player, but... Let's see, how many MLBs do we have? We have 3 middle linebackers. We've been rocking with 2. Zach Cunningham's still going to be in there. Let's see. What can we cut? Probably an outside linebacker. Maybe a corner. Let's go ahead and cut a corner here. Really nobody here to cut. We're gonna cut Philip Gaines here. I doubt he's seen any playing time. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of him. Left tackle, starting left tackle with an upgrade. He's in an 89 overall now. He's 26 years young, so that's actually really good. We do have one player to build around on the O-line that we don't have to worry about. And we are definitely going to try to move up in the draft. That is definitely a must. Let's see who wins here, us or Baltimore. And we lose 35-17. We finally lose in the playoffs. No first-year Super Bowl for us. Get Brandon Cooks his upgrade really quick. So Fuller does end up being our top wide receiver, which, I mean, it didn't take much with Cooks being out for a good portion of the year. I feel he still should have performed a little bit better. But I think he did all right enough to earn him a contract. Let's look at Pro Bowl. Nobody there. Nobody there. Fuller makes it in. I think that's our tackle. I could be wrong. JJ Watt makes it in. Nobody else. So we really got to think if we're going to bring HaHa Clinton Dix back in as well. I do want to take a look at how he performed. I did not see him on the sack radar, and I did not see him on the interception radar. So I'm very curious of what he did back there in the secondary. But let's look at yearly awards. Josh Allen takes home the MVP. Deshaun Watson comes in at number 7. Offensive Player of the Year. Deshaun Watson also comes in at number 7 for that. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett. And we have nobody in on the Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Justin Herbert. I don't think we had anybody on offensive side. I don't think we had any rookies defensive. Okay, we had Ross Blacklock. He comes in at number 8. Best QB goes to Josh Allen. Sean Watson comes in at number 6. Best running back goes to Josh Jacobs. We get Duke Johnson in there at number 5. Best wide receiver goes to Stephon Diggs. Wow, Fuller didn't make it? That's weird. Offensive lineman goes to Ronnie Stanley. I know that we're probably going to see a lot of the Colts. Yeah, Tunsil Lazars. Okay. Defensive line goes to Myles Garrett. Okay, JJ Watt does make it in there. Linebacker goes to Miles Jack. And Zach Cunningham makes it into the talk at number 8. Best defensive back of Tre'Davious White. Garen Conley makes his way into that talk, as does Bradley Robbie. So we may not need to look into a corner. And kicker, we come in at number 3. So let's see, Ravens Saints. Who's going to take home the big prize? It is going to be the Ravens by 1 point. Drew Brees just not able to capture it. We are very low in cap space. We might just let all these guys walk. There's no way we can afford HaHa Clinton Dix. I don't think he was really worth it. Stats. All right, so 56 tackles, 16 assists, a TFL, no sacks. He did have a pick. Okay. He allowed 17 catches, no recoveries, no touchdowns. I think we let him walk. I'd love to bring back Will Fuller, but now he wants a tremendous amount of money. I wonder if there's anywhere that we can make some space, cap-wise. Let's see here. We're not going to let go of Deshaun Watson. McCarron's going to give us a penalty. Duke Johnson was our main runner. David Johnson is our second guy. But he's going to cause us a penalty as well. We don't want to take that penalty going into this next offseason. Brandon Cooks would save us a ton of money. Will Fuller is who we're trying to re-sign. Randall Cobb is on such a big deal. Tight ends, nothing there to really cut. We don't want to get rid of the Laramie Tunsil. Really don't want to get rid of anybody on the O-line. Maybe this guard? Let's see what else we got here. JJ, we could save $17.5 million if we cut him, but then we'd have to go through and fight to get him back. And I don't want to give him a huge contract just to come back. Brandon Dunn is done. I'm going to go ahead and let go of him. And we're going to let go of Brandon Mebane. We're going to keep Tyus Bowser. We just re-signed him. That Cunningham played really well for us. He actually went up a dev trait. He is now a superstar with Unfakeable. We will take that. Kendrick McKinney, though, we might be able to get rid of. Outside linebacker is really nothing. Corners. Oh man, Bradley Robbie was a contender this past year. Conley we're not getting rid of. I'm just not seeing anybody that we can really cut to trim any cap money. So after the one cut we made, how are we looking? Still about the same. We're just going to let everybody walk. We signed the players that we were really wanting to sign anyway. Let's go ahead and let them walk on through. We've got $10.89 million in free cap space. Fuller's already getting bids. Gronk getting bids from New England. Can we contend for Gronk? I would love to have a very reliable tight end. Let's look into halfbacks real quick. Let's see if there's anybody we could sign that would really take the place of David Johnson. Doesn't look like... I mean, I wouldn't mind having Philip Lindsay. He's very usable. His hair is amazing. But he wants a 4-year deal. I think he'd be worth it. We're going to knock this money down a little bit. We're going to take him out a mil because we do have to sign some other positions. We definitely need a D tackle because I don't think we have any right now on roster. No, we let them all walk. So... I want to get rid of one of the Johnsons. I think we get rid of Duke. We'll save the most money getting rid of Duke Johnson. Let's see if there's anybody super interested in him. Chicago's interested in him. They have an early first. I doubt we're going to get the first. I want to see how far off we are. Not very far. It's about halfway. We have the number 3 pick, though. But what if we add a 4th and a 6th for this year? Okay, no. Let's see if anybody else is interested here. Buffalo interested in Duke Johnson. Not sure why. They should have Devin Singletary. Tampa Bay and the Cardinals. The Cardinals interested in him makes it kind of weird. Let's see. How far would Tampa Bay be off on their... About the same as Chicago. See if a 4 and a 6 will get that one. No. But I will leave that 4 in there. What if I give you a future early 4th round? I'm probably going to have to give up a 3rd, and I really don't want to do that. That's very close. What about that 5th? How about 2 4ths then? 2 4ths for that 1st. I don't want to get rid of that 3rd round pick because we don't really have much going for us. What about a future 3rd? Okay, there we go. Get it out of the future 3rd. We free up some cap space. Let's go look and see what we can sign now. The wide receiver, Will Fuller, like I said, he has some offers. Kiki QT being our number 2 right now. Maybe we do draft a wide receiver with one of our picks right away. I'd love to get Gronk, but I have to fill other positions first. How much does Sheldon Rankins want? I don't have enough to sign him at all. Adam Butler, though, I don't think would be a terrible fit. We have, like, no money. I freed up some cap space just to have no money. He's out with an Achilles tear. So I would give you, like, a 2-year prove-it deal. 53. Okay. We'll have to draft some D tackles. We have no edge rusher on this side either. Let's see if there's anywhere. I need to free up some money. We don't even have a backup quarterback. I can't get rid of Brandon Cooks. He's our only number 1 wide receiver. AJ Watt being the only one there. I don't want to trade away anything on defense, though. That's the problem. Let's see if anyone's interested in Whitney Merciless here. Saw somebody ping on him. Okay, the Bucks also interested in him. If I didn't end that, I would have traded that first round. Can I get a second out of him? A second would be awesome. Almost. So if we give you, like, a sixth, that should give us that pick, correct? Correct. That'll free us up some space for this year, but that's gonna hurt us next year. That really helped us out now. Because we need edge rushers. Can we contend for that? No, not really. I'd take Trey Hendrickson. I'm definitely not going to give him that kind of money. I will give him an extended contract. But that's a lot of money. See if there's any more D tackles we could swoop up on here. Not really. Nothing that I really see in corner either, which is fine because we're not really looking to grab a corner. We do need a backup safety. Or a safety to switch over to free safety. Desmond King's not getting any offers. I know he's wanting a big contract. Let's see how he thinks about this. We're the only team making a bid on him. And if we get him, we're going to switch one of our safeties to the other side. Okay, we get Philip Lindsay, we get King, and we get Hendrickson. So that is all of our free agent moves we can make right now. And we need to switch either King or Reed to the free safety spot. 88 speed. 95 speed. Okay, we're going to keep Reed over here. We're going to switch King to free safety. That big Deshaun Watson contract is hurting us, too. Like, he's making a lot of money. We definitely have to draft. We're going to have to draft really heavy and very smart. And I don't think we have any bids left. Oh, we do. We have a D tackle, and we're not going to be able to get him, so we're going to have to look into somebody else, maybe that's not getting any offers. Jonathan Hanks is looking for a team. I'd give him like a 2-year deal worth that. That's a 42. Okay, he'll think about it. I mean, if not, we can always draft a D tackle. I'd just rather not waste a first-round pick on a defensive tackle if it's not necessarily needed. Okay, so Hankins rejects us. We're going to have to spend our first-round draft pick on a defensive tackle. It's definitely a position of 100% need now. So we can always trade down one of our picks because we have some very early picks. See who goes here. An edge rusher. Well, let's see what we got here. Got Jalen Twyman, who's actually very athletic. Barber wouldn't be too bad. I think we take Twyman here with this first pick. 74 overall, ranked number 17, got him at number 3, but we needed a defensive tackle anyway. Chicago takes Jamar Chase. So we can do a lot of things here. We definitely need a backup quarterback, but we don't need anything this early. We can honestly wait for a backup till about the 4th round. We still need more D tackles, but I plan on drafting another D tackle here later in the draft. I want to see what offers I get. I want to see if anybody really wants to move up. Okay, so we could get the Ravens first. We could move down to number 18. It's a little further than I'd like to move down, but it's looking like the earliest pick. So let's go ahead. Wait, that's next year. I almost messed that up. These are all for next year, except for Jacksonville. Miami, we could go down to 29. Between Jacksonville and Miami here. It's a 1-spot difference, and it's also a 1-year difference on this 4th round pick. Let's go ahead and take Jacksonville's offer. We'll move down to 30. Let's see if there's any wideouts left. Trey Lance falling. Tylan Wallace is available. He's a 1st round projected. We picked number 17 in the 2nd round. Nothing really in tight ends. We could use some offensive linemen. We really could use some offensive linemen. Let's go with the right guard here. Get ourselves a young, developable right guard. Ranked number 32. Got him at 30. That's fine. Then we'll see what we have here at number 17. Trey Lance still on the board. Yeah, we're not looking for a halfback until next round at the earliest. What's left of D tackles? Because we still need a D tackle. 3rd round. Darius Stills is available. 30 reps on the bench press. Rather raw athleticism there for him. He's got potential. We'll go ahead and grab him. Have at least 2 defensive tackles. He's going to be our run-stuffing D tackle anyway. Now we are in the 3rd round. Pick number 29. No QB scouted, so they'll literally be throwing a dart at the board for that. We're in the 3rd round. We could use... And we still need a wide receiver. We haven't drafted a wideout yet, but we don't have any scouted. The CPU not counting for the fact that we were letting Fuller walk. Let's look at running backs. Not quite what we're looking for. What about... Let's just take a look at these O linemen, because I know that we still need offensive linemen for backups and rotational players. But it doesn't look like there's much talent here in the 3rd. Could grab a center. Got 32 reps. Let's go with Trey Hill. Looks like our best shot. Ranked number 84. Got him at 93, so we do finally get a good pick. 4th round. Pick number 9. Take a look at quarterbacks here. Nothing really that I want to take that type of shot in the dark on. We need at least one more running back. We're good at wide receiver. I think we have enough offensive linemen. We don't have any edge rushers really scouted. What did we need? We need the right end. So this is where we're looking for. But we also have 3 left ends. So maybe grab one more D tackle wouldn't hurt. Compared to what we have scouted, we could take a right outside linebacker. 2. We have 1 corner looked at here that's still available, but we should be okay on corner. Yeah, we have 7 corners. Let's go ahead and draft one more defensive tackle. you've got 33 reps. You've got 30. You also have a few more green spots. You got a good jump. Decently athletic for your position. Let's go ahead and grab him. And jump to our next pick. Is another 4th round pick that we got from Jacksonville. This corner is still available. I'm kind of intrigued. He is fast. Let's grab Elijah Molden here out of Washington. He's a man corner. 90 speed. Coverages have a little to be desired. But he might be able to blossom a little bit for us. Jump to the 5th. Looking at the scouted players here. There's an edge rusher. There is another right guard here. We might grab that to have a backup left guard. Yeah. That actually looks fine to me. The backup offensive lineman. Oh, we got the first pick in the 6th round. See what's still available here. 6th round D tackle. Let's grab our last string middle linebacker just in case somebody gets hurt. Grab our backups here. Not that we have much cap room. So these picks are kind of just filler positions. We have nobody scouted here for the 7th round. So it's pretty much just throwing a dart at the board. We never did grab a backup quarterback. And we've run out of time to grab one. Peyton Ramsey, 56 overall. He's got good short accuracy. And then we have 54 players now. And I could see if I could snag us a backup quarterback through free agents. Let's see here. Quarterbacks. See if we can get Josh Rosen here. We can get him on a 1-year deal. Again, bring him back. Maybe re-sign him this time to be a consistent backup. Starting backup for us. Zach Cunningham gets an upgrade here. Which he's probably going to be our starting middle linebacker this year. Because he did do good for us. He went up that dev trait. We want to make sure he gets as much time on the field as possible to develop him. Defensively, I mean, the D-line, I think, is a bit better than it was. Still hurting at outside linebackers, but not as bad as it was. Corners are exactly the same. We definitely suited up the secondary with Desmond King. I think he's going to play very, very well for us in this scheme that we run, in this more man scheme. JJ regressed a little bit. That was to be expected. We still need another running back, though. So we could bring in Gus Edwards. Hey, Beast, what's up? I'd like to bring in Jerick McKinnon. That's a good scheme fit for us. We just got done drafting. This is what our team's looking like this year. I might bump Smith up. Maybe not. He's only got 84 strength. I might just let him develop a little bit underneath. Rank number 30 in starting right guard. The 71. He's not better than anybody else we have on field right now. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. How are things going for you, dude? We made the playoffs, lost. So we went to the draft. Spent all of our monies in free agency. use another wide receiver, honestly. Not that I don't trust Kiki QTB in our number 2. But I'd like to have somebody else, maybe more physical. AJ Green. I just used him for Green Bay. I don't want to use him. I also just used John Ross for Green Bay as well. I'd like a more physical wide receiver, though, but there's nobody with any physicality trait. We'll go ahead and grab AJ Green. I don't like to reuse players all the time, but AJ Green's consistent. I think he'll pair up really good with Deshaun Watson. Nice! Congratulations, dude! Congrats! Let me know when you got some free tickets, man. I'll swing. No, I'm kidding. No, but I watch a little bit of college. I mean, I'm a Penn State fan myself, but I watch a lot of football. I watch a little bit of everything. College is a little bit more electrifying. So our starting lineup, we do not want Randall Cobb in that spot. Randall Cobb's making way too much bloody money. We still can't release him. He's still going to do 12 mil in damage to our cap. O-line mentorship. Charlie Heck. No, man, don't. No, don't worry about it. About that, man. Seriously. I hope it all works out for you, though. I hope you do really good when you start. I'll be watching for you. I'll be watching for you. I try to be positive. Well, that sucks, Jackson. Why'd you break your controller? No, I try to be positive. I mean, some days are better than others for me, but I try to be relatively positive all the time. I try not to let people get to me. Like a play tough. Catching traffic. AJ Green. Professional at catching traffic. We got Josh Rosen back as a backup, too. Because I forgot to sign a backup quarterback or draft one until, like, the 7th round. So we had to kind of scramble there. We, like, had no cap room to sign anybody. I signed, like, 3 players. And we lost Fuller, who had a... Yeah, AJ Green is a 77 after his first year of regression. 78. He regressed after this past season. There's a few players that have regressed. I think JJ regressed too. He was like a 98 when we started. Now he's a 96. Robbie regressed a little bit too because he was an 81. Oh no, he didn't regress. He didn't. I thought he was an 81. I think that was the morale boost. Zach Cunningham, you are our number 1. You are the number 1, Zach Cunningham. You go here. But, yeah, I think I told you earlier that, New England Patriots have a tight end named Paul Butler that's, like, that was born, like, 20 minutes and raised, like, 20 minutes away from me. Our first game is going to be offense, and it will be against Jacksonville. We are still in pre-C. I gotta make 4 cuts, though. Okay, we got 3 there. I can get rid of one of these wide receivers. I think I have a lot of corners. Yeah, I have a lot of corners. Anybody need a corner? I think we still need to cut players, right? Yeah, we need to cut one more. So, cut one. We don't have a backup strong safety. I'm just realizing this, but I mean, we have enough free safeties. Sean Chandler can go. There we go. So our season goal, we made playoffs this past season. And I think our team's only improved. We're still trying to fix what Bill O'Brien did here to an extent, because he does have this team really screwed up. We're going to aim for 7. We did make playoffs last season, but my rebuilds normally take... No, I don't really do Ultimate Teams. I did at one point. Back in Madden 25 or 16 or 15. One of them. I know the one that I did was... I can't even remember. My friends and I all used to get together and have our own little tournaments and stuff. I actually went to go and do competitive MUT, but I missed the deadline by like a few hours because I had to work that day. I was like 3 hours before, like, after deadline, and my job wouldn't give me the day off to do it. And I just never really pushed back into it after that. Too much money situation in that. I ain't got the money for that habit anymore. Got a 2-year-old and a wife and myself and a house and a car. Oh, I know. That's what makes this rebuild so hard, is the fact that, like, you don't have a go-to number 1 receiver. And I noticed in Sim, the Texans always cut Kiki QT, which I don't know why. Which is why I kept him as our slot wide receiver. AJ Green's just here to kind of fill a spot. We still have Brandon Cooks, who does show a lot of potential, but he's 27 years old. Oh yeah, that's why Bill O'Brien got canned. That's what happens when you give a head coach way too much power. Everybody wants to be like New England. Holy crap, 42-17. We beat the Browns. But everybody wants to be like New England was. But has anyone looked at New England this year? Anybody? Anybody look at the Pats? I've been pretty happy about how this year's been going for the Pats. 5 passing touchdowns for Deshaun Watson in week 1. That is nice. Got some upgrades. Anybody that we're super concerned with? I don't think so. Both our left ends got an upgrade. That's kind of cool. Yeah, they really are. Cam Newton, everybody thought was going to be the answer, and he really wasn't. I had a pretty good feeling that Cam's had a bad past few weeks. I had a pretty good feeling that Cam was not going to be that answer. He looked good at the beginning. Pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. And then showed, in typical Cam-esque, how bad he really was. Alright, we're going against Kryptonite here. The Cowboys need to get a good coaching staff. That's been their biggest issue. They went from Clappy And they really haven't had a great quarterback since Romo left. I mean, no offense to Dak, but he's not like a spectacular, like, once-in-a-lifetime quarterback. They picked up Green Bay's old head coach. There's a reason they got rid of him, and it's really showing. If you're okay with passing the ball like 50 times a game and have a quarterback that can do it, fine. But don't throw a quarterback that... Don't rely on your quarterback when you have a running back like Zeke who can get momentum and keep momentum and get stronger as he goes. Brandon Cooks with 2 nice openings and catches there. But that's just like the Jets. Like, the Jets have had a revolving door of quarterbacks. They've had a revolving door of head coaches. Well, and their defense looks terrible. The Cowboys' defense looks terrible. With all the names that they have on that team, you would think they'd be doing a hell of a lot better. Like, I don't know. It has to come down to coaching for a good portion of that. That's sort of like, I'm a big Deshaun Watson fan. And watching him this year is just killing me. Because I liked, No, I don't, I didn't do anything with fantasy football this year. I didn't know if the NFL season was actually going to happen or not. I didn't get involved in that. I was like, well, I'm going to get involved in Madden. If football happens, it happens. If not, I got my Madden games. But I was a fan of Deshaun Watson in college, like watching him play. And I thought he was great. Whenever I heard Houston drafted him, I thought Houston had a really good chance of being, like, consistent playoff contenders. Especially since they had a good wide receiving core. And then they traded DeAndre Hopkins for a veteran running back and, like, what, a 4th round pick? Like, it was a terrible trade. One of the worst trades I've seen in history. And everybody was saying, oh, no, Bill O'Brien's a genius. Yeah, we see that genius at work. I love DK. I think DK Metcalf is going to turn into a scary guy to go against. I think he's going to be one of the most slept on wide receivers. He's still learning some stuff, but he has been looking explosive with Russell Wilson. Like, he could not have gotten paired up with a better quarterback. Oh, he missed his block. I don't know who missed their block, but somebody just missed a block. It blows my mind, though, with DK coming out as low-ranked as he was, because a lot of people were sleeping on him. And Seattle brings him in, and he just been running amok this year. Like, he's big, but he's fast. And he's got great hands. I'm surprised the Colts aren't actually doing better with Phillip Rivers. I figured Rivers would have fit into their system really well. Considering they have that O-line that doesn't really let up anything. Get out on the edge. See, I'm still not a big Tom Brady fan. There's just way too much controversy behind a lot of Tom Brady situations. And I've seen a lot of really dirty plays from Gronk. Like, Tom Brady can have 6 rings, but how many of those don't have some sort of tarnish on them? Well, it's not even that he's overrated, but we have Deflategate, which tarnishes one of his rings. There's Spygate, that tarnishes one of his rings. And a lot of calls that go his way. Just a lot of calls that went his way when he was in New England. Well, refs love the Patriots. I think there was some underhanded money exchanges going for a while. And the NFL just never really... Yeah, I saw the guy coming in off the side. I had to get out of there. I think that there's a lot going on in the NFL. There's a lot of money exchange. Oh, this is bad. That's intentional grounding? Why? I had a receiver there. I had a receiver there. EA. Hold up. Hold up. Do I not have an eligible receiver right there? Like, I get it. The ball was really high and uncatchable, but I have an eligible receiver. Come on, EA. This is why there's a big movement against the EA games. I'm being extremely pass heavy. I'm normally not this bad. Oh, it's not sometimes, man. EA is stupid a lot. I'm hoping that, like, when their contract expires, when 2K starts bringing out these non-sim football games, or non-sim NFL games. Yeah, 2nd and 25, and now we're at 3rd and 4. Oh, and it's Johnson. I don't want Johnson running the ball. I wanted Phillip Lindsay on the field for that play. We're going to run Phillip Lindsay. I have more faith in Phillip Lindsay running up the gut that they're going to back off in coverage, and they do. Lindsay going to make it through. Yeah, I can't wait for 2K to get their fingers dug into NFL games again, because they have the rights to make arcade-style games, like what they did for the Yard for Madden, which I don't understand why EA went and did that when people have been fuming at them for franchise mode. Oh, I know why. EA doesn't care. But I can't wait till it gets to the point where there's supposed to be a huge, quote-unquote, huge franchise mode update coming out on the 1st of November. And we'll see what that entails. It's supposedly going to be compatible with old franchise modes as well. I'm doubting it. Which is kind of why I decided to start this one. I should have enough time within the next day or two to get this rebuild done. I kind of speed through my rebuilds as quick as I can. I think because the license deal runs out in 2025. They signed a 5-year deal with EA. So once 2024 ends, 2025 is going to be the end of that deal. That will give... Oh shit, I ran the ball on a 3rd and 5. That will give 2K time to really get their foot back in the door. We can't make this, can we? It'll make 2K have enough time to get their foot back in the door and show what they can really do. Oh. I got distracted. I distracted myself very easily, but we tied the game. I pulled a Tom Brady. I lost count of downs, all right? Come on, man. But once 2K can show what they can really do and showcase what they can do like they do with their NBA games, it's going to make a big difference to the NFL. And there have been NFL players lately. I think it was Keenan Allen did an interview where they asked him what he thought of the Madden games, and he said they were garbage. Yeah, I think you're the only one in here right now. I don't get a whole lot of people in my streams. Especially my sports streams. They're pretty empty. But I enjoy playing football games, so. I was going to do NFL head coach, but then I got a copyright hit for the music in it. Encoding overload. Shut up, OBS. There's no encoding overload. You're a liar. A program's lying. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do. I just kind of stream for fun anyway. Especially, like, if you catch me in, like, some of my streams that I do with my friends, when they're available and they're free, we have a riot. Today's Wednesday, so none of them are off right now. I made that adjustment too late. Whoops. I lost track of my play clock now, too. I'm just messing up all over the place. But, like, if you ever catch one of the streams that, like, we do with, like, Among Us or Phasmophobia, we used to do, a few of my friends and I used to do a lot of Smite, but, oh god. It depends. What do you play it on? I only have it for my PC. Which is actually what I'm using right now, too. I've really quickly converted a lot of my stuff to my PC. I needed to get some use out of it after the pandemic hit. I'm sorry, man. After the pandemic hit, I had this, like, great PC, which is what I'm using right now. And it was just kind of sitting because I had no work. I was doing multimedia work. And I was like, well, shit. That's like, if you look at some of my other streams that I do, like, sometimes you'll see me with a face cam. That's my super expensive bloody camera because I needed to find some sort of use for it. I was just too lazy today to set it up. I have to feed it through my capture card. Then I have to fix my Xbox as well. My Xbox One's broken right now. We cleaned it out, and we forgot to put one of the plugs in right, so my fan's not plugged into the right power source. So it doesn't have the fan running right now. And we did this like a month ago. About a month or two ago that we tore it apart and cleaned everything out because we were cleaning all my old consoles and stuff. 3rd and 4, and I run the ball. Alright, it's Philip Lindsay. He's got this. And when we pulled the fan out, we forgot to plug it back in, I think. And my buddy has the tools for it. I don't. So I have to wait until he's free again to get my Xbox fixed. Not my 360, but my Xbox One X is just kind of chilling right now and unable to be used. QT doesn't hold on to it. Like that. Gosh, I don't even know if that's in this Madden. We're not even using like the newer like the upgraded playbooks either, or updated playbooks, because they're bad. Also, if I really wanted to, I could cheese the crap out of this game. Slants pretty much always work. I try not to cheese too much. There's a holding call. Yeah, that's what it was. Roughing the passer. I'm going to take my touchdown, thank you very much. I really just wish, like, these games had a little bit more, like, random scenario situation, front-loading and back-loading contracts. If I look at a player's stats, tell me what team they were on and that they did really good in so I can know the system that they run. We're gonna start getting ballsy here. We're gonna start chewing the clock. Yeah, I think it probably says right now I have 3 viewers, by the way, just to kind of go back to one of your other questions. One of them is me on my phone. I just use that to monitor things. I get very easily to... Why do I keep doing that? I understand. I like to run the ball. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I was thinking of doing like a gift card or something. Oh. Doing like a $20 gift card or something like that. Money's kind of tight for me right now. Do like an Amazon gift card or something. Something that somebody can use. Yeah, I'm poor right now. It's not fun. Like, some of my streaming might end up getting... My schedule might change a little bit for streaming dependent. I'm actually waiting for a phone call right now. If I magically disappear, that's what it is. I'm waiting for a corporate phone call from a place I applied for. Not for a corporate job, but from a corporate company that I'm waiting for their human resources people to call me back so that way I can tell if they want me to go in for an interview or not. I think 6 years in retail, people would want you. You can't what? No, I don't have anything set up for donations or anything. Like I said, I don't do it for money, man. I really don't. I do this for fun, to interact with people, especially with like social distancing and stuff. Like, it's rough for a lot of people, and this is actually one of my, like, whenever I do end up having a few people in my streams, like, okay. Oh! Cooks makes the adjustment! Whoo! What a big play by Brandon Cooks. Wow. I don't know how Brandon Cooks got that one. QT with a reception there. I think we're going to hold on to Kiki QT and make him like a very, very good part of our offense. Because he seems to be doing pretty good for us for the amount of times that I see in all my other leagues that gets let go. Except for that time. Tight end brings it in. Wow. Defensive pass interference. I'm going to let him have his reception. That was his first grab. Atkins deserves that grab. Man, he is making some physical plays here. And I was thinking of replacing this guy. I think this is like the first game I've actually thrown it to him. Motion. Oh, YouTube just registered that I have 100 subs. YouTube's a little late to the party. It's open. Over here. Nope. Not gonna get it. Under pressure. For those of you that are just joining, welcome to the stream. Oh! Welcome to watch me just about throw the game away. Barely squeaking out right now. I'm definitely gonna take it though. Jacksonville is our kryptonite. We just need to run the clock down here. We are in year 2, by the way, guys. After draft, I think I still have this labeled as year 1. Yeah, I still have this labeled as year 1. We're actually in year 2. We've gone past free agency in the draft. We got a nice run here by Philip Lindsay, finally breaking one open. Philip Lindsay is wide open, and he is going to go all the way for a touchdown. You put the wrong year on? Oh, for your age. You should still be able to join. I think you should still be able to join my server. I don't think there's any type of certain restriction on it unless it's port itself. Jacksonville trying to get this ball back. And a face mask. I guess we accept it and just run the ball again. Yeah, I don't think my Discord has any certain, like, big-time privacy situations on it, like, any sort of age restriction aside from... Wow, did I just run Philip Lindsay in for a second touchdown without even really paying attention? Sitting here on my phone just, like, messing with my Discord settings. There we go. I mean, you can always try, if it activated, you can always try hitting the link down below and seeing if it'll take you to my server. I'm gonna have to make a specific video. Something I haven't done for a while is make an actual video. This is on All Pro. I'm a little kid. I don't know how to do all Madden. I'm really bad. I'm really bad. Like, if I play all Madden, I'd never win a game. And I'm not a little kid either. I'm an... Sometimes I act like a little kid. Now, back in, like, the older Maddens, I'd play on all Madden. So we're 2-0 to start the season. You get another home game right away, too. Yeah, I used to play on all Madden, and then they started adding in a whole lot of weird features and stuff. Like when it came to... Oh, no. When it came to the maneuvering and stuff. How much cap room do we have? Oh! Oh, that's so bad. No. We're going to lose JJ. Ouch. We're definitely going to lose JJ Watt. That is for sure. Oh, and Justin Reed. Why does JJ Watt want so much money over 2 years? Hey, welcome to the server. There we go. Give you a little bit more ability here. I don't know what we do here. Like, I want to keep J.J. Watt, but not with that much bloody money. Not for an injury-prone, aging edge rusher. Okay, you like the bonus, which is half the battle. What are you yelling at me for now, YouTube? You better not be saying my bit rate's lower than what it should be, because I know I opened that crap. I fixed that crap. My stream's audio. You always yell at me for my audio because I don't play by your rules. I don't play music in the back, so I can't get copyright struck. Oh, Justin Reed doesn't want a huge contract. He's probably going to have to come back. Oh, man. I don't want to make Justin Reed an offer quite yet, because we definitely have to bring back Kiki Cutie. We can't lose any more wideouts. Brendan Cooks with player of the week. 3 touchdowns, 1 carry, 6 yards, or 11 yards. 3 receiving touchdowns. I didn't realize I threw him the ball for 3 touchdowns. Commit to scoring 3 touchdowns. I'm going to commit to 3 touchdowns for our offense. Is that dumb? Probably. Are we going to get it? Probably not. But we're going to try. You're an 83. Here's over to Davion Clowney. All right. Let's get this rolling. Defense lets up a touchdown right away. So let's see what we can do. Start this up with a run. Lindsay with a nice little move. I was really hoping to get more off that, but that's fine. Let's go. Go counter now with Lindsay. Ooh, Philip Lindsay with a hole. Philip Lindsay making guys miss, and he's going to get a touchdown. Let's go. Get a touchdown right away to answer back to theirs. With as heavy of that run game as we just did, you should be able to run some PA now. Just barely threw that ball. I don't know how you could say that was intended for anybody. Brandon Cooks gonna make a guy miss. "20 yards after the catch, making some guys miss." Wow, you guys are just going to leave Brandon Cooks open again like that? He's only got 11 receptions this year so far. I try to get the ball around as much as I can, so I'm not giving it to the same person over and over. Ooh, and we're going to get sacked. We had nowhere to throw that ball. Not that I saw anyway. I could be wrong. We had somebody downfield, but... You're going to run that Philip Lindsay counter again. Ooh, they don't block Clowney. Davion Clowney gets right back there for the stop. 3rd and 22. We definitely don't want to run. We need something really deep here in the bag of tricks. I'm gonna go for this Y cross. It normally does really well for us. If we get Kiki QT on the outside, we should be through the middle. We should be good. Come on, make a cut. All right, stop him at the 10. There we go. I'll pull our running back in here to block. They've been disrupting us quite a bit. Cook's gonna bring that one in as well. Cooks is just on a roll this game. Like, he is just shredding them back there. I have no reason not to pass it to Brandon Cook. Ooh, and we get sacked. Huge sack there. And Cooks gets in for the touchdown. We need one more touchdown. And we completed that task. That objective. We're gonna get rid of that. Oh, like, you guys are just killing it today. Get to Philip Lindsay here. Undrafted free agent. Gonna get some space. Gonna get a first down. He's got 85 yards now off 4 touches. Those big eruption plays that he did, that he got way downfield and gone, really counting for him. Let's go. Philip Lindsay's looking for a 100-yard game. We're just going to take off. We're going to slide here before we get hit. Rush for 20 yards. Nice scramble by Watson. We'll bring Johnson in here to block for us. And Kiki QT holds on to it. So we're starting to really get rolling here, guys. This Texans team just not having it today. Lindsay gonna move, stretch forward and get it. He's got 100 yards now on the day. If we can get a really short, fast PA pass here. Ooh, and Watson fumbled it. I didn't get the slide in time. I just saw a big open hole. Deshaun Watson fumbles the ball on the scramble. But our defense is able to shut them down and out. QT wide open on the slant. Deeper into the playbook here. I don't think we've gone this deep yet. Like, the Texans have some unique routes in their playbook. Wide open AJ Green with a reception. All right, and we are inside of 2 minutes now in this game. The first half. couldn't get rid of it. Even get Lindsay to get some of these yards back. He's been ripping for some big plays here today. This isn't going to look like it's going to go anywhere near as far as we need it to. 3rd and 20. 6-yard gain on that one. Oh, don't want play action. We want shotguns. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere near as deep as I was hoping it would. Let's hope the tight end is going to get wide open. Right away, too. What a beautiful throw and catch by our tight end. He just runs right up the field. Nobody on him. Couldn't refuse throwing that ball. Didn't really want to wait in case that safety jumped over. QT gonna grab that one. We're gonna call our first time out here. See if we can get Kiki in here for a tutty. And there we go. Kiki QT touchdown. We have got our 3-touchdown objective of the game. Let's go ahead and skip. Let's see what they do through sim here. Okay. They're within a score. We're back. They gave up a touchdown on defense. We need to come back in here and get another touchdown up. And that was deflected. There's that one that we threw that the tight end got, like, wide, bloody open. I want to try that again. I want to see if he can do it twice. No, he cannot. Ooh, where were you throwing that, Watson? The other team? That's where it looked like it was going. Play type. We're going to go back into our shotgun formation here. I'm going to go for these drags. QT wide open, and he gets out to about the 39. Let's go. All right, corner strike here. I'd like to see AJ Green a little bit more active. Asking you shall receive, and AJ Green brings it in and holds on to it through the contact. Almost sacked there. Saw him coming up. I had to get rid of the ball. And this air raid offense is just working very well in our favor. Kiki QT gonna bring that one in one-handed. That's going to be incomplete. Throwing out of the sack. Brandon Cook's still looking for that touchdown. Let's see what we can do here to get him in. Run some slants. Brandon Cooks gets his 5th touchdown of the season. They're still going to score again. We're up by 11. Wide open tight end right in the middle of the field. We're going to take that all day. We will take those wide open passes whenever they show themselves. That is double crossed here. Maybe AJ Green will break on that edge. Yep. Nope. He caught it! He caught it! Wow. I didn't think he had that. I thought the defender was going to get there. This passing game is just lighting up for us. Okay, it's just the end of the third. I thought we were getting like a booth review or something. I was like, it's sitting here showing me that his toes were in bounds. Maybe I should switch AJ Green into the slot. Get it out to Atkins. A little dump off pass. We had nowhere to go. We were getting chased by Clowney. I wasn't too fond of it. It was very scary. I almost cried. Oh, couldn't get it. It's saying I have a friend request. See if I can find it. I want AJ Green. We could have got more yards, but AJ Green. No touchdowns, but 63 yards for him on the day, which isn't bad. Now, this is going to be where we look to get the AJ Green touchdown, but we're going to bring some blocks in here. We definitely want to double up on Clowney. Nobody helped double up on Clowney. I'm going to start chewing the clock down because we are in a position that we can win this, up by 11 points. As long as we play smart, we should be fine. But when do I ever do that? Can we get some motion here? There we go. That's how we wanted that to look. Johnson moving forward and taken down by the face mask. Let's get Philip Lindsay back into the end zone again here. I feel he deserves a second touchdown for how he's played today. Well, down at the 5. Oh, it's to the right. We haven't been running to the right. Maybe that corner won't drop down. Maybe Clowney won't get free, but he does. And Cook's getting it in. That pretty much seals it, I think. Yep, that seals the game. Let's go. Great start to the season. And we win. Clean game by Watson. what we love to see. Bunch of coach XP that we could spend. Deshaun Watson gets an upgrade. Gonna get these upgrades out of the way, guys, and that's probably gonna do it for the streams today. Unless somebody gets a hold of me about something. The tackle gets it. Something we'd like. A young rookie D tackle getting an upgrade. That's an amazing feat for us. We love it. Makes us feel like he might have a superstar dev. I wouldn't say our defense showed up. They did allow a few times that I was kind of like, we really need them to step up. What's our defense? Well, that wasn't our defense's finest game. Henry finished with, what, 200 yards? More? The guy brutalized our front seven. The defense and I will sit down later and figure out what we could have done better. Right now, I'm content with the victory. Well, we do have a lot of young D linemen there. I'm going to get us up to that week against the Colts. And that's probably going to do it for the stream, guys. We do not get a weekly award, though. It's kind of disappointing. I figured Deshaun Watson would have got one, but apparently not. I wonder if we could get any draft capital out of Eric Murray. 27. Just add him to the trade block. We'll see if anybody puts any offers out on him. Not looking to get like a first-round draft pick out of him. Jets start turning around. They are 2-1. See what happens here. We lose 26-18. We have a frustrated wide receiver in Brandon Cooks. Dude, you just had one heck of a game. You had like 3 touchdowns. Like, you just went multiple weeks with multiple touchdowns, and you get one bad game, and you're going to get mad. Richard Sherman? Yeah, I'm not too worried about Richard Sherman. $400 passing yards, my ass. We're gonna like increase the game time to like half an hour per quarter. Like Cunningham with an upgrade, something else we like to see. These guys can auto upgrade. The no offers for the free safety. We get the win, 38-17. Brandon Cooks is happy again. $500 XP points for all of our receivers. Some more upgrades. Anybody in here that we're super concerned with? That is Bowser. Go ahead and give him a bull rushing upgrade. The rest of these can be auto upgrades. We're 4-1. We've only lost to the Jets so far. We beat the Pats 38-17. Why is everybody so unhappy? Jarek, you're not even a starting running back. Calm down. We have an injury. I'm going to guess it's our running back. Yes, torn rotator cuff on Philip Lindsay. That is not good. He's going to be placed on IR, effectively ending his season. That is not good for us at all. Let's see what we can find for a new running back for the season. Mike Davis would be a good scheme fit for us, but I'm really looking at Darius Geis. 24 years old, 79 overall, but he's a power back. J.D. McKissick wouldn't be bad. Malcolm Brown might actually fit a little bit better. We could bring back Carlos Hyde. Corey Clement's available? Oh, we don't have any room. Oh, okay. Can't sign Corey Clement. We're out of money because of AJ Green. And Kiki QT, these physicality upgrades for in them. So that way he can be a little bit better in the slot. I mean, he's doing fine. Make it a little bit better for when we throw the ball to him. Run the storyline that he's learning from AJ Green and yada yada yada. And Desmond King with an upgrade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guy. Upgrades are what we want. So when we boot the stream back up, we will be playing against the Colts. We still got to really figure out what we're going to do with re-signings because we are really low on money. I would like to get Justin Reed and Kiki QT. I think what we're going to do is we're going to withdraw our offer from JJ Watt. We'll franchise tag him at the end of the season and have no money. But we can tag him. He's going to cost like $80 million, but that'll be okay. Or actually, you know what? I think we might... What are you looking for, Kiki? Are you happy with just that deal? Okay. Kiki QT takes the short end deal. Justin Reed. Let's just offer the stock deal. Okay. So we got our two players that we were worried about re-signed. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out, dropping all the hot likes between the first stream this morning and this one. You guys are killing it. We hit 100 subs. Thank you so much, guys. You don't know how much that actually does mean to me that a few of you find me that entertaining to sit here and watch the streams and hang out and join Discord and everything, which, as always, is a link down below to the Discord server. But we're probably going to be doing a $20 gift card giveaway for Amazon. There will be a uploaded, edited video specifically about that. It probably won't be a gaming video. There'll probably be no gameplay. It'll probably just be me and my face cam. But thank you guys so much for 100 subs. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I love you all. I will catch you guys in the next stream. Till then, this is Irony.